get to it. There's a greater undertone here. This is like the 5th time I've redone the video. I'm gonna make it a funny time, like how religion is like BDSM, for uptight people. But it's it goes deeper than that, right? Um, it's there's being funny and there's saying what needs to be said. So I'm gonna say what needs to be said. I'm gonna keep the title. That Jesus or Jesu or whatever, whatever name is close enough, the intention is there, right? You're able to ask for someone. It's in us as humans to ask for help in our greatest moment of need, right? All of the things we're taught in school, all the things that we're taught by society, goes out the window. It's about us and the possible last few moments of our life, no matter how that's happening. If Jesus can hang out with hookers and prostitutes, with tax collectors, what he's really saying is that we're all people. The person who collects taxes for a living, the person who shakes their ass for a living, the person who commits a crime like murder and keeps doing it, but ultimately turns himself in. Because there's that one little sliver of humanity left. Dictators and criminals and just bad people in general, just people in general can ask for it. It's for me, it's none of those things. I don't care about religion. I don't care about who you're tricked into giving your money to. I care about covering my ass. And part of that's how I was raised, and the other part is attached to how I am. I'm not going to let anybody tell me when I need to grow old and die. I own my body. I'm in control. And it's also more than that. It's when you don't have something, then something will happen. The moment you stop having car insurance, you're going to get into a big accident. It's not going to be a small accident. It's going to be a big fucking accident. And it could be even an accident that puts you in the hospital. And so I'm not trying to scare people. I'm just saying that's how things work. There's being in complete control of your body. And then there's just that thing, shit happens. Just shit happens. You're not driving other people's car. You're not knee steering a vehicle while you're drinking your coffee, talking on the phone. You're not doing that. Someone else is. Someone made that conscious decision to do that. And so, or house insurance. You stop getting house insurance and your house catches fire or something happens to it. You get water damage. It floods. A freak storm happens. Just some shit happens. And to me, it's a game of cosmic roulette. That's the simplest way I have putting it. There's a 50-50 chance, right? And I want to challenge to everybody listening to this video. Say, they survived that cosmic roulette. Go to Las Vegas and win. Bet $100 down on any game and win it back. A deck of cards. A game of cards. Give it a try. And then get back to me. I don't care about the Quran. I don't care about the Ten Commandments. I don't care about some shithead in a pulpit thumping some black book that was mutilated. telling me I'm a bad person and to hand him over half my paycheck. It's about self-preservation, baby. That's all. That's all it's about. Um, yeah, I think I'm nearing the end of the video. You can see my point, right? Like, and a brief point, like, I guess what I'm saying is ask Jesus, as Jesus, whoever you feel like you need to ask to save you. That, regardless, someone died for us. We have that notion, right, to call out to someone to save us, right? Not a human, but something outside of our body, something spiritual, right? We're already halfway there. And I'm also going to put it this way: what do you have to lose? This is something that no preacher, either Christian or Catholic, is going to tell you because they want you to come back. It's a business. They don't give a fuck about your soul. What do you have to lose? If your friends are going to leave you because you got saved or whatever the hell they want to call it, then they're going to leave you anyway. If your family's going to hate you because of that, they're going to hate you anyway. If not that, it's going to be something else. It's like people who are streamers, right? They may have to take sick leave. They may go on a vacation. Something may come up. The people who were going to leave because of that, we're going to leave further on down the road. Right? And ultimately, it's on you. It's not on your family. It's not on your friends. It's not on your boss, your coworkers, or religious leaders. If you decide you want to grow old and die, right? And then furthermore, if you're on the side of the 50% where there is a God and there's a heaven and hell, and you didn't say, fuck it, I'll just ask to be saved, what's the harm in that? Then you have no one to blame. It's like, hey, my ass is going to hell. Right? Like, there's no one else to blame but yourself. Right? Something that cost you no money, no donations, no ties to do. Well, less than a minute in your private thoughts in your head. Right? I guess I'm going to end here. In life, there are people, and I'm going to use the Christians as an analogy, that have no problems. It doesn't matter if they're Christians, it doesn't matter if they're influencers. That if they didn't have problems that they created for themselves, they would have an easy, happy life. If Christians or any religious cult could lead by the examples that their members put forth, if they were able to sit down with a half-naked man or woman in public without being ashamed, or a freak with tattoos, and treat them like a human being, and just talk to them about the weather, ask them how they're doing. Do you watch sports? In public. People could be videotaping, people could be filming. Their own group may ridicule them. One person who's not talked about, if you believe any of the Bible, is Judas. The one person Jesus wasn't angry at was Judas. The dude sold his best friend out. What does that say about a man like Judas's character? He must have been a real scumbag. But he was human enough to feel bad for the things he did. These people have no humanity. I'm just gonna cut the video here. I'm almost at 10 minutes. I'm gonna try to end the video here. These people have no humanity. All they are is full of excuses. People want to talk about the 1%. They want to talk about the empty suits. That's religion. They are not capable of living by their own deeds because they have no deeds. Everything they do is dictated to them by a book. All the people they talk to, the amount of kids they have, the way they dress their children and men and women, what they're taught. You want to see what a zombie apocalypse is? That's what it is. Anyway, thanks for watching. And I have a lot more to say, but I'm going to try to end the video here.